Hello, my name is Chris Bradford and I'm the author of the Jake and Jen books with Korky Paul. And today Big Cat have asked me to read to you from one of my books in this series, Jake and Jen in the Tomb of Ice. Now we're going to join them on an expedition, a very dangerous one, into the jungle to find this Tomb of Ice. The jungle. Jake Jones, the famous treasure hunter, trekked deeper into the jungle. "Are we getting close?" asked Jen, the scientist on the expedition. Jake checked their position on the map. "The tomb should be across this river." Jen winced from a bite to her leg. "Army ants!" she cried. Jake felt ants crawling over him too. He brushed them off, but others came swarming from the bushes. "Run!" shouted Jake. They fled into a clearing. "That was nasty," said Jen. Suddenly, she leapt away and pointed to the ground. "Quick, sand!" Jake's feet were sinking fast. Jen took a rope from her knapsack and threw it to him. She pulled him to safety. "Treasure hunting is dangerous work," said Jake with a grim expression. They hiked on until they came to a river. "We'll have to swim," said Jen. "No, look!" Jake pointed to an alligator in the water. "We must swing across." He nodded at a vine hanging from a tree. "You go first." The alligator snapped at Jen's heels, but she landed safely. Jake then swung over the monster's gnashing teeth. "See you later, alligator." The Tomb of Ice. Jake found the entrance to the tomb behind a gnarled tree. Entering, they saw a huge white casket shining in the darkness. "The treasure must be in there," whispered Jake. "Then let's hurry," said Jen. "Wait," Jake shouted, spotting a jaguar asleep on a ledge. That's the gatekeeper of the ice tomb. They crept past the jaguar to open the casket, but froze as a large black spider scuttled across. "I hate spiders," Jake hissed. "They don't scare me," said Jen, and wrenched open the casket. A bright light filled the tomb, and a blast of cold air made them shiver. Inside the casket, red and green jewels sparkled. Jake and Jen grabbed one each. "Should we save another?" asked Jen. "No time," Jake replied. "The tomb is closing on us." The close escape. With the ice jewels in their possession, Jake and Jen raced out of the tomb. But they woke the jaguar. It leapt from the ledge and gave chase. Jake and Jen swung back across the river. The jaguar jumped over in one bound. "Quick, up there!" Jake shouted. They climbed a rock face to escape. But at the top, Jen knocked a boulder loose. The huge rock rolled towards them. Jake and Jen slid down a canyon to get away and landed in a heap at the bottom. A shadow loomed over them. They looked up to see their arch enemy, Shane. "Hand them over," said Shane. Behind him stood his henchman, Vincent, cracking his knuckles. Reluctantly, Jake and Jen gave them the ice jewels. "You'll regret this," promised Jen. As Shane and Vincent walked away sniggering, a voice shouted, "Shane, I told you not to take ice lollies from the freezer." Jake and Jen turned to see their mother striding across the garden. They chuckled as their older brother got told off instead of them. "Sweet," said Jake. Yeah, and ice lollies are even sweeter, replied Jen, taking some out of her pack. I really hope you enjoyed that reading from Jake and Jen in the Tomb of Ice. There are 5 more in the series, and the next one is Jake and Jen in the Sea of Sharks. I hope you have the imagination and the courage to read them. Thank you. My name is Chris Bradford.